Okay, so I will mute all of you guys, and I will record this so people can, if they are late or um, they just had to work. I think there's some people that had to work, then they can listen to this after. So I really, really appreciate you guys all coming out in this impromptu call. I know our evenings are precious time, especially on a Sunday. So the reason for this call is something came to light about the need for clear communication. And this really made me realize that I know all of you a little bit more than others, but I know you joined Secret because you trusted the person that sponsored you and introduced Secret to you, or you love the products, right? And you wanted to earn, or maybe you just wanted to earn extra income and thought this was a great way to do it. You were already a user of the product, whichever way it was. But here's the thing. However, I have no idea your why. Why are you doing this business? Why are you in the trenches? Why did you join? And why are you keep going? So I'm going to get back to that in a minute, okay? But I just wanted to, that's really what I want to know. So I'm asking all of you this now as a situation happened to me that I want to share with you. And it really blindsided me. And I never want you guys to feel this way, ever. I once shared with my upline business partner my excitement of where I wanted to go, what my goal was, and what I wanted to reach. And I thought she would join me in my excitement, right? And instead, I was asked, "Have you prepared yourself not to reach that goal?" And I'm like, "Wow, nope, no, I'm pretty excited about where I'm going." And I was like pretty dumbfounded. Like I was just like, what? And for me, what I heard, because I'm more of a feeler kind of thing, what I heard was, have you prepared yourself to fail? And I'm like, no. Needless to say, I was really shocked. But it made me realize how we say things, how we communicate definitely has the power to either make someone believe in themselves more or really doubt themselves. In that mess, I was crushed, although after a few tears, a lot of tears, and a bit of frustration, I really looked in the mirror and I thought, maybe was I clear on my goals? Did I share my goals? At the same time, did my upline sponsor ask me what my goals were? Because as time goes on, our goals and our whys and everything changes, right? So we need to check in with ourselves as well as our team members. So it's about being crystal clear with our communication, and that's what it was. It was a communication breakdown. So this is why I really wanted to talk with you guys. So why I'm telling you all this is just I want to share what was a big aha for me that brought me to this moment, what turned me around to make me want to 100% know all about you guys. I want to know more about you, okay? I know there will be some new people on this call later, and for some of those that don't know me. So I've been an RN for 33 years. I've also been a network marketing professional, I would say, for 26 years. I started with a company. I signed up with, I don't even know where I was, in Vancouver somewhere. And I love the products. I wanted more of the products. I wanted them for free. So I signed up and I went up to Smithers and started selling them. I had no idea what happened in 1996 would actually change my world to where I am today. But I was a lone ranger way back then. I never heard from my sponsor, not once. I didn't even know it was a network marketing company. I had no idea it was a direct selling company. I just signed up, sold the products, and got more products. And then sometimes I got paid, but usually I turned it around into more products. So fast forward through all these years, the trial and error that I went through, the learning, the challenges, the wins, and the rewards, and multiple free vacations, more lessons, and lately, huge growth, which has been a process of a bit of frustration, self-love, acceptance, and so much more. But my biggest growth, I would say, has come in this last year with personal development through books and mentors that I really respected and I reached out to. And I didn't uh, doubt myself or worry about, oh, they're way up there, or they won't answer my questions, right? I just asked, no, I like what you did, can you share? And if they're willing to share, they shared. If not, no big deal. But largely this past summer, I was privileged to be invited onto a mastermind call. I really didn't know really what to expect, but I was just like, the more I got into it, the more I was just like, oh my gosh, this is awesome. It was with 5 like-minded entrepreneur women, really strong women. One was a chiropractor, another one an engineer, and 2 other were coaches. And I only knew one, loved and respected her, and then I just got to know the other women and we're continuing on with another one. But it truly changed my direction on my leadership for my business. And this also brought me to hiring 2 business coaches for the first time in 26 years. I work best with accountability. I don't know about any of you guys, and I also wanted to take my business to a place where I envisioned for myself, but just wasn't sure how to get there. They asked me some tough questions, which made me go in depth and incredible detail of what I really wanted. And it took a bit of time for me to like, okay, what do you want? And then just really narrowing it down, like being very descriptive. So before I lose all of you, here is where I'm going with this. So I want to know exactly what you want in your life in detail. Dreams for yourself, dreams for the family. What are your goals? Have you written them down? Have you told anyone about them? Where do you see yourself in 10 years? Retirement? Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Where do you see yourself next year? What about 6 months? What about next month? Where do you see yourself? And here's a thing I want us to do. I know it's kind of corny, but let's close our eyes. I'm not going to, but I want everyone to close their eyes. Okay, I will for a minute. I want you, if you could wave a magic wand, what would you change? Would you quit your job? Would you go part-time? Would you travel more? Where would you travel to? Would it be tropical? Would it be Europe, Indonesia? Where would it be? Would you suddenly stay home with the kids and raise them instead of sending them to daycare? Would you spend more time with family doing fun things? Would you take time for yourself to maybe start working out, doing yoga, or get back into shape? What must change to reach your goals, to reach those dreams? So just open your eyes, and I want you to ask yourself, was it hard to see what you wanted? Was it hard to even picture it? Or was it crystal clear, vivid picture of what you wanted for your life? These are some of the questions I really want to know from each of you. Really, it does. So I can help you achieve what you want, right? And if not me, if you connect better with someone else, that's okay too. What I really highly recommend everybody doing is, one, telling the person who sponsored you or the one that you connect better with, why did you join Secret? What do you want from Secret? Do you want to make an extra $500 a month? Do you want an extra $1,000? Do you want to leave your job? Like, be specific. And I highly recommend you work with someone. I know Anita is a life coach, and so people on her team, like, she's got Anita to fall back and ask questions there. But I know having this coach in my life has totally made a huge difference in what I see for my business. And also, the reason I'm doing this is because someone cared enough to ask me, what do you want? I may be paying them, but that's beside the point. But they asked that question, right? What do you really, really want? So I'm offering each one of you one-on-one time with me where I can help you get clarity on your vision, your dreams, your goals, and put some action steps towards getting there. So with all of you guys here, and I really appreciate you here, it's like, who's ready to treat this like a business? I know we talk about this as a side hustle, and hobbies cost us money. So who's interested in making money? I want, and this is like, if you want to do this part-time, that's okay. Or if you want to do this sometime, or if it's just to get products in your house for your family, that's okay too. But it's nice to know where you're at and what you want. Nobody can help you. I explained it like, uh, with our kids, they want to go to the store. We've driven there 100 times and they kind of know the directions, but if they're on their bicycle, you kind of need to tell them what street to turn down so they can get to the store that they want to. So if I don't know what you want, and this is just a really passion for me now, it's just like, I want to know each one. Like, being that upset that I don't want any of you guys to ever be there. Like, when you're telling someone, I want to get to here, and they're like, oh, you really think you can get there? I don't want that. I really don't. I don't want that. I want you guys to 100% believe in it and know that you can get there, right? So who's ready to treat this as business? Because I want us to put our stake in the ground and commit to you and your dreams. Like, we go to work. I know I work for Alberta Health Services. I went there every day. And you know what? I'm building their dreams. I wasn't building my dreams, right? So we don't have to wait till the new year to get started. We can start now. So I have a couple action steps, and then we can have some questions or comments or whatever. But moving forward, a couple plans is one, if you're interested in a more profitable 2019 and you really, really want some time freedom, please send me a private message and I'll send you this questionnaire, and then we can go over it and then see how I can help you achieve what you want on your life plan. Another thing, I've been doing this for years, and I think a lot of you have understand this as, or maybe you don't, for those that might watch this later, is a vision board workshop. I know Magda and Anita and all those guys have done them before. So I'm going to be doing one in Calgary, December 29th from 10 till 2 is a Saturday, and then January 12th, 10 till 2. So 2 dates, one before the new year and one after. So this is where we can, put to vision. Like, I don't know about you, but I'm a very visual. I want to see what I want. And I probably have a dozen of these, that I've done. And I get more detailed every time when I do a board. So with whether it's pictures, whether it's words, whether it's family, whether it's travel, putting on the board. So if we did these together, even if Magda, you're in BC, you girls are way up north, so we could do these together on those dates and then Zoom into each other or FaceTime into each other and so include each other. And I'm sure maybe Leah has something up in the Edmonton area that she's going to be doing. Maybe you know about that already, Anita. I'm not sure what's going on there. So we can talk about that too. So this whole call was just about clear communication of knowing what you guys want. And I want to have it down. So when you forget what your why is, I can remind you what your why is. Because I want it in your face. I'm going to be more excited when you guys change levels, when you guys get it and you get what you want. That's honestly, I like that way better. Like, I do this, I was telling Leah one time, like, I do this for shits and giggles. I love what I do. I love sharing the products, and I love the nutrition, the recovery. I probably share the recovery more than anything out there because it's just easy. Like, my husband and I haven't taken a Tylenol or Advil since March, right? It's his knee replacements. They don't hurt anymore. There's so many good things that have come out of that 7.2 that I'm just excited about that. And just coming back from Bali, I went to Bali with no intentions, no agenda. It was pure, raw, just organic conversations. And people would be hurting with this. I'd say, hey, try this. Oh, hey, I've got this. Do you want to try it? And it was just coming from the heart. And then suddenly I walked away with 5 new customers, but not in Bali. It's some of them were, the last day we're going home. They're like, hey, I need you to order me that. Or, oh my gosh, let's go for coffee when you come back. So I share that way. And that's another thing is when you And if you choose to email me and participate in this one-on-one, I want to know how you want to do your business. Are you better in parties? Are you better one-on-one? Do you like more intimate contacts with your clients? Or you want social media? Do you love the Instagram? I know Jaylyn's awesome on Instagram. There's some others that are like Tamara Lee. She's just building her business all that way. So there's different ways. So that I want to know that, and I want to help you. And again, I thank you guys for your time. I'm trying to keep this really quite short for you. And if you have, I'll unmute you all. And if anybody has any questions or comments, please feel free. But I hope you find the value that I wanted to project in this call tonight. Thanks. So I think I unmuted, unmute. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Let me do it. Unmute. Oh, there you go. Any questions, comments? Nothing? Didn't take any time. What's that?
No question.
Hi. How are you guys? Did some of that make sense about the communication part? Knowing what other people want and sharing, right? So, so if any of you want to send me a private message, or if it's not with me that you want to work with, if it's Leah, if it's anybody else, or you connect with someone that you can work better with, but work with someone in this business, because you're going to have those days where you're just like, oh my gosh, what the flip am I doing? This is not working. I'm tired, and it's not the income I want. It's not the time freedom. I'm working harder. So, you know what? Talk to us, because we can't read minds, really can't. And I learned a hard lesson. So I appreciate.
You're talking to me right now.
Who's that?
Janice. Genevieve. You're talking to me right now.
Am I?
You're talking directly to me. Yeah.
There you go. See, we can't read your minds. Like, if you're struggling, reach out. That's a time to reach out, because we don't know. And
it's going to happen. I know it will.
Oh, for sure. You're in good hands with Magda. You really are.
Yeah.
And just, again, you got to be really clear and in details of what you want. And if you want the questionnaire that I had that really pins it down, that what do you want in your life? Do you want $500 a month? Do you want $1,000? Do you want $3,000 a month? Right? So you got to figure out what you really want. What's gonna, make your business, right? How many people can you get in front of? Okay. How do you want to get in front of people? How do you want to share? You've got to look at all that, right?
Right.
You need to know specific details, and I can help you with that, for sure. And doing what you're doing, I know you're working with Leah, and you've got a call with Missy. So you know what? The more you have, or the more resources you have, it's just more tools in your toolbox, right?
Exactly. Yeah. No, I'm not getting discouraged.
Awesome to hear. Awesome to hear. I know there's a lot of you coming to
I'm determined.
Good job, Genevieve. Another thing is put on your list is Come to Rise. I'm not sure if you've registered. I know Magda, Angela, Jaylyn, Anita, and Cindy have all signed up for Rise.
Life.
Yeah, so that would be something to really,
live life.
With Melanie coming on board, it sounds like there's going to be a lot of amazing changes. I don't know. I really have no idea, but I believe that she's going to flip things around, whatever that means. I don't know. So anyways, I appreciate your time, really. So the dream boards, Anita, do you know if Leah's got one plan for them up there?
I don't know. I know that I've been talking to a few other people that, I want to do something like that just for my coaching clients. So I'd like to do something as well for whoever's interested in Secret. So it's a good idea.
Yeah, they work well. And someone mentioned she puts hers in her closet, because at least she's looking at it twice a day, right? Because she works outside the home. So she's she's getting dressed at least twice a day, so it's in her closet. Whereas some people put on their mirror, but that would take a lot of room. Other people put in the office. So it's somewhere you just want there, even if it's on your door as you go out into the garage, if that's where you park, right? It's there for you to see and study on. And law of attraction, it totally works, right?
Yeah.
So
Everything on my vision board from last year came true.
give me an example.
Everything. It's one thing I clipped out a golf course, just a small little golf course, and also a hot space. In the bottom left hand, I don't know why I did that, because it was like January of last year that we did that exercise.
Yeah.
And I got an invite to go to Diamante, which is like on the Baja Peninsula, in October. I haven't golfed in a long time, so it was kind of bizarre that happened, but it did, and I don't know,
It works.
It's attraction.
Yeah.
It is, absolutely.
But you saying that, be careful what you put between the two ears, right? Careful what you wish for. If you wake up and you think, oh, this is a crappy day, well, of course it's going to be a crappy day. You just threw it out to the universe, right? So if we do this vision board of positivity, and I did it with my kids too when they were even little, and they just cut up like toys and put on the board, but whatever, right? But it's doable. You just put what you want in your life, and that's cool that it came true, Anita, because I did one time. I actually went to the car dealership and I wanted a gray Explorer, and I had my youngest son come with me, and I had the dealer take a picture of my son and I in that vehicle, and he thought it was nuts, but I'm like, I don't care. Put it on my board, and 2 years later we were driving that. It took a little while, but I was still excited. I'm just like, oh my gosh, look what we're driving, and look at that. So it's pretty cool. So I know it's 30 minutes now, or just shy of 30 minutes. So I appreciate if anybody has any more comments or questions on that, but I really appreciate your time. I really do. I'm excited about what's to come, even though I don't really 100% know what's to come with Secret, but I'm here to help everyone with their mindset, with their vision of where they want to go in the next months, 6 months, a year. So please take me up on it. If not, grab someone and run with it. Okay? Thanks for your time, everybody. I really appreciate it. Bye.
Thanks, Janice. Good night. Bye.